Yay, it seems to be live streaming in the horizontal angle this time, so that's great. But I am having internet issues because I keep having to reconnect. It has been raining here a lot since yesterday, so that could have something to do with it. I'm gonna have to get like a lint roller for this or something because my cats keep laying on this and they keep getting their cat hair, so I apologize that there's cat hair everywhere, but Merlin likes to sleep right here when there's no cards. So give me 1 second to set everything up. Okay, so this is going to be good news. Again, apologies for the cat hair. I really am gonna have to get a lint roller because she won't stop sleeping up here. All right, so this is going to be good news. Pick a card. This is going to be the card for pile number 1. So pile number 1. This is going to be the card for pile number 2. So pile number 2. And this is going to be the card for pile number 3. So pile number 3. Again, this is good news. Merlin is... She's being a little menace right now. She is stalking my other cat, trying to play with her right now. So that's why she's not up here. They always like want to play or fight or whatever every time I go live. But then every other hour of the day, they're sleeping or begging for pets, rubs. And then they get active again about like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. They're just like chasing each other. Get with the zoomies. Oh, Merlin, they miss you, baby. Where are you? Merlin. She literally just left my office. She is on the prowl to mess with my other cat. I guarantee it. All right. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Also, guys, for those of you that wanted to join the 8/8 Lionsgate group ritual, I'm out of yellow candles. So if you want to join it and you don't mind not having a yellow candle, but a different candle, possibly orange, if you don't mind having a different candle color than everyone else, I can squeeze some extra people in. And I will be getting back to my emails later this afternoon. Thank you guys for being patient with me. School started yesterday, so that's going to be on the schedule for myself Monday through Friday on top of everything else I do. So I always appreciate everyone being patient with me. All right, so welcome pile number 1. If you chose the shared inspiration card, I'm just setting something up. So with this card, it's like 2 dolphins with a baby dolphin. On the card. So the good news for you guys, pile number 1, you're becoming more intelligent. You're becoming more playful. You're not taking things as seriously anymore. It's almost like you just intuitively know that you're protected. You know you're being guided in the right direction. Some of you could be manifesting a romantic or a platonic or even a spiritual partnership or unity. A lot of you guys are balancing out your feminine and masculine energy and picking up like yin and yang from this. Someone here could be giving birth or getting pregnant, you know, if that's what you want. But for others of you, this isn't a birth. For most of you, this is like a new beginning. So you are manifesting a new beginning here. You have a lot of potential. You're doing something innocently, or you're doing something with good intentions. Some of you are manifesting like a little family for yourself, or maybe family time, caring for family, nurturing family, or maybe your family is going to be caring or nurturing for you. A lot of you guys are, this is also making me think of leaving a legacy or something about the future or the next generation as well. So some of you, the good news is you're a part of something bigger than yourself. You're influencing the next generation or the future here in some way. Or you guys could be going on some sort of new beginning in your life that is influencing the next generation or the future in some way, okay? A lot of you guys are manifesting a very protective family unit. Or you guys are just learning something. Maybe some of you are learning something and you're going to, okay, some of you are becoming more intelligent. You're learning something so that you can pass down some sort of knowledge, as well as care, being protective, being loving, being caring. You're passing that down to the next generation, or you're learning something, you're becoming more intelligent, you're becoming more knowledgeable, and you're going to be passing down something to do with that, okay? I also really like this card because there's like purple water instead of like blue water. I noticed the water is purple. So some of you could be like floating around in some sort of spiritual or emotional realm. You guys are manifesting like a sense of protection and transformation. You could be having very interesting dreams, or you're about to be. Something's like very sacred or very dreamlike, or this could be like a dreamlike space. Maybe some of you are having very interesting dreams, or you're about to, or others of you, it could be like your bedroom, a room in your home. It could be your entire home. It could be your backyard. Some of you are making like this dream-like space within where you live. And for others of you, it's something to do with your actual dreams. So I'm seeing like you bonding very deeply with someone in a dream that you're having or will have. Or you guys are bonding with family or bonding with the future generation within a home that you have or will have, and it's very like dreamy or something, or very peaceful, and it allows you to evolve and your family to evolve, or the people that come over to your house or something like that, okay? A lot of you guys are manifesting like a very strong, sacred, emotional bond with either family, soul family, or maybe even something spiritual, maybe even something in the dream state. It's like you're manifesting, either you already have this, or you're working on it, or you're about to have it. But it's like this very nurturing environment. It's a very protective environment or home. It's a very nurturing environment or home. Or it could just be a specific room or something. And it allows you and other people to grow. It allows you and other people to be guided in the right direction. And it's almost like spiritual connections like really thrive here, as well as like family or soul family connections as well. So this could be an actual family unit, or a soul family unit, or maybe a spiritual family unit. You guys are about to go on the beginning of a new journey, whether it's parenthood, whether it's partnership, whether it's a soul contract. This is the beginning of a new journey. This also says shared inspiration. So some of you are inspiring the next generation, or maybe you guys are inspiring how the future, turns out, or something like that. It says throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So you're definitely being guided to start a project or a new project that really fulfills your heart. Don't put some sort of time constraint on whatever this is that I'm picking up on. Someone here could have like purple decor or purple walls or something. That's interesting. I actually just bought purple curtains because I've been wanting to paint my office purple, but I don't know, I just don't, with my spine being the way it is lately, and I honestly don't know how long I'll be here. I just don't feel like putting in the effort anymore into this home as far as like painting goes. So I was like, I'm just going to buy curtains and like a really, really, really long curtain rod. And instead of painting my walls purple, I'll just hang up purple curtains. And then, I don't know. Sorry, I just thought about that. So maybe someone here has like purple walls, or something about purple decor, or just the color purple could be significant in like an office, a room, a home, something, okay? Or maybe someone here could be wearing the color purple, or purple jewelry, amethyst, something. Someone here could even be born in February. I think that's the birthstone for amethyst is February, or yeah. Yeah, I told future plans, huge confirmation. The good news is that you're doing something that's going to make your future better and brighter. And a lot of you guys could even be manifesting something here. Maybe you've been planning for the future. It's like you're going to be working with other people. Maybe some of you are going to be working with family or soul family or certain partnerships, business partnerships. You guys are going to be expanding. Some of you may end up traveling or moving. And this is going to be a really good thing. I feel like your future is about to be nicely set up for yourself. And then we have the Hanged Man. I feel like you guys are going to get a change of perspective, or maybe a change of plans. But this is a good thing. I also feel like this is about all the wisdom. You are accumulating a lot of intelligence, a lot of wisdom, a lot of information that's not only going to help you, but it's going to help other people. And it's actually going to trickle down to the future somehow. Or maybe you guys are setting yourself up for a really good future. Or something that you're doing now is going to be very important in the future. So something about the way you decorate, or the way you travel, or something about you moving, something about your education. It's all going to be very beneficial to your future. Provider of prosperity and power. King of Pentacles. You guys could even be manifesting a lover that's very resourceful, very financially stable. He could be a wise investor, or maybe he wants to invest in you. And this could be a lover, or this could be a business partnership. Or this reading could be for my earth sign masculines. Okay, just take it. You could be the King of Pentacles. Just take it how it may resonate for you. And then we have Ace of Pentacles, starting stable avenue. things are going to get a lot more stable and steady for you. Maybe things have been rocky. Maybe things have been very like zigzag for you, or like a roller coaster, just very up and down, a lot of highs and lows. And it's like things are going to start like evening out and becoming like more stable for you. And this is going to affect your money in a really good way. Some of you could get a job, a raise, a promotion, a investment that pays off, or some sort of new income or stream of income. It's going to be very stable, okay? Some of you guys could be in a position where you're like questioning yourself a lot, or questioning your purpose or your future, or just like where you're heading. I feel like you guys are questioning a lot of things in your life at this time. Yeah, better things ahead. And it's like this purplish kind of color that matches this over here. 6 of Swords. So this is a necessary move, a necessary relocation, or just a necessary transition, whether it's a physical transition, a spiritual transition, a emotional transition, a transition of perspectives, something. It's you're moving out of some sort of energy, or some of you are physically moving, or maybe some of you recently have, but better things are lying ahead of you. Purple is also the color of royalty. I feel like in your future, you're going to be very abundant. Like even if you're, even if you're abundant now, even if you're not struggling now, you're going to have even more than what you have now. And then others of you, maybe some of you are struggling, but things are going to get better for you. And then we have Temperance. If you're having like plumbing issues or water issues or something, this could be your reading. Or maybe some of you recently fixed some sort of plumbing issue or water issue. That could be a confirmation. This is someone's pile. There's something in my eye. There's like an eyelash in my eye. I'm so sorry. So things are about to balance out for you. Even some of you could be having some sort of home issues, or maybe mental or emotional issues, because water is a very emotional type of energy. Yeah, some of you could be having home issues or money issues or emotional or mental issues, but it's all going to balance out and even out and work out in your favor in a really big way. I just saw Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This definitely could be a reading for my earth signs, whether you're a man or a woman. You could have earth somewhere as your big 3. Supporter of generosity and security. You're about to have financial security, some sort of like, it could even be some sort of security that like eases your emotions or your mental state as well. Or either you guys are manifesting a lover or a business partner that, again, they have some sort of financial security, or they are a wise investor when it comes to money or work. Or they're just very like resourceful or something. Or if that's not the case, this is your energy and you're manifesting something else here. Maybe some sort of stable income, a stable job, a stable home. So this is really good, pile number 1. You could be seeing dolphins as a confirmation. Or maybe little white fish or little silver fish could be a confirmation. The Hierophant. Okay, big Taurus energy right now. I'm hearing expect the best. Don't expect the worst, or stop expecting the worst. You need to expect the best. There is something out here on the spiritual realm. You could be spiritual or you could be religious. It doesn't matter. But there's definitely something on a spiritual realm that is protecting you and guiding you to some sort of security, stability, resources, income, protection. Your spirit team has your back for sure. So you need to expect the best, not the worst. Go ahead and start thanking your spirit team, or go ahead and start being grateful for something, even if you don't have it yet. Someone here could be 20 years old. Someone here, oh, I even said something about February earlier. So someone here could be born in February or be born on the second day of any month. Someone here could be a life path 2. Someone here could be 20 years old. That could be some extra confirmations for some people. Someone here could be a life path 5 or born in May. Someone here could be born on the 14th. Someone here could be born on the 12th or in March or on the 3rd day of any month. Or someone here could be a life path 3. Very, very good reading, pile number 1. All right. So we're going to move on to pile number 2. I'm assuming this is flying fish. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just assuming this is those like flying fish things. It says leaping through the air. So welcome, pile number 2. So it's like you're leaping out of water and kind of gliding through air, you know, defying what's expected. Maybe there's a person or people or an environment that is expecting you to do something a certain way, but you're like defying that. You're like, yeah, well, not all fish just swim. Some fish can fly. All right. So it's like you may end up, the good news is that you are going above and beyond when it comes to someone else's expectations of you. It's like some of you could be transcending in some sort of way. You could be like rising above limitations, transcending your environment. It's like you're reaching beyond what seems possible. It's like you're doing the impossible. I'm seeing people just being like, oh, ooh, ah, wow. Like people are not going to be expecting you to do something. And this could be something that's going on currently or something that's going to be going on in the near future. But it's like people are going to be in awe because you're going above and beyond people's expectations of what you can do or something. Or if that's not the case, maybe some of you are just breaking free from some sort of expectations or constraints. Could be societal constraints or expectations or emotional or societal or something. You're also manifesting being adaptable, being resilient. You guys can escape bad people. You can escape predators. It's like you have this creative way on how to protect yourself, or this creative way of survival. And you know how to adapt and be resilient in order to escape bad people or people with bad intentions or some sort of predators. You're overcoming adversity. You're manifesting more freedom. You're manifesting exploration. You're going to have the freedom of movement. Okay, maybe you guys are going to be traveling. Maybe you guys are going to be able to get free and move somewhere, relocate. Maybe you guys are going to feel free when it comes to traveling. Maybe for some of you, it's actually physical. And I'm not a medical doctor, and for legal reasons, I have to say this is for entertainment purposes only. But if you guys have been having issues with your bones with your spine, with your knees, with your legs, with your hips, something. If something has been causing you issues to where you can't move, something is like being healed or something is improving to where you had this freedom of movement, whether that be physical or whatever. You're going to be exploring new places, or if it's something, if it's a spiritual movement, maybe you're exploring new realms or something. Others of you, it may be places that you physically go to. I'm seeing this energy of just like curiosity, wanderlust. I'm seeing you like move in between different worlds, like the physical world, the emotional world, the spiritual world, and you're just kind of like moving around these things. You have a lot of duality about you. You're about to undergo a major transformation, and it's going to be very positive. Whether it's a emotional transformation, a intellectual transformation, a physical or spiritual transformation, or maybe even all of these things. You're going to be navigating through these things very smoothly. You're undergoing some sort of personal transformation here. Or this is a sign that you need to take a leap of faith. You need to trust your instincts and take some sort of leap of faith here and defy something about like defying expectations. It could even be your own. Maybe you're defying your own expectations or someone else's or society's expectations or something. You're on the verge of a major breakthrough or a big change. And I feel like you guys are learning to balance something to do with opposing forces in your life. And you could be being called to rise above fear. I'm hearing faith over fear, and embrace freedom and embrace self-expression. You're going to have a lot of courage, or you are manifesting a lot of courage, and you're just like breaking free. Yeah, something's balancing out so that you can have this freedom of some sort of movement here. It also says a plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So make sure that you are getting to work and you're not putting off projects, you're not putting off ideas, you're not putting off work. Like, don't just sit there with your idea. Make sure you're putting something into action here as well so that you can manifest this freedom or adaptability. I hear someone honking their horn, so confirmation. You are manifesting harmony, balance, self-control. Maybe this is moderation. Maybe you guys are doing something in moderation, or you need to in order for good things to come in. Mentally stuck. This is what you're getting yourself out of. You are freely moving away from feeling mentally stuck with the Eight of Swords. Someone here could even be getting out of jail. I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe you know somebody that's in jail or prison. You know, maybe you're on good terms with this person, or maybe this person is unfairly or unjustly in jail, and they're getting out of jail or prison because they're not supposed to be there, or maybe if they are supposed to be there, they made a mistake in life or something, and you're on good terms with this person. I don't know. You know, that could be for someone very specific. But for most of you, this is you, you're getting out of your own way. Some of you put yourself in like a mental prison here. Some of you isolated yourself. You put yourself in a mental prison. You restricted yourself. You were the one that was in your way. You were the one that was your worst enemy for some of you. And it's like you're breaking free from this because maybe some of you are self-reflecting or realizing, or maybe you guys are undergoing some sort of transformation, and this is going to help break free from you being mentally stuck. Or if there's a person, place, or society, or your country or whatever that's trying to keep you stuck, you're going to be able to break free from that, okay? So different messages for different people. Because for others of you, you could have felt mentally stuck because a person was keeping you stuck somewhere. Or your country was, or something, you know, the government, I don't know. It could be anything and anyone. It could be family. It could be a lover you don't want to be with, or a roommate you don't want to be with, or something, you know, it could be anything. But you're breaking free from something here, whether it's from yourself or from someone else or a place. Wow. So Temperance and the Hangman also came out in pile number 1. So some of you could be connected to pile number 1 as well. It's almost like the good news for a lot of people is the fact that a lot of people are waking up to having a different mindset and a different perspective that's going to get them out of the mud. And that's going to be good news for a lot of people in the collective. Maybe you guys are asking questions. Maybe you're questioning things. Maybe you're getting answers to certain questions or certain problems that you have with your life that's going to get you out of the mud. Maybe you guys are going to be asking the right questions. The High Priestess. Some of you could be getting tarot readings. You could be doing tarot readings for yourself. You could be booking a tarot reader. Something, all right? Or you are the High Priestess. It's like you're... Something about like figuring out the secret of life, or figuring out some sort of mystery of life, or maybe some sort of secret or mystery regarding some other aspect of your life. And it really helps you break free from something, a mindset or a location, something. You really got to trust in yourself at this time. Trusting yourself and having faith over fear is what's really going to bring this good news to you. Taking that leap of faith with the Flying Fish card. Yeah, abundance, legacy, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is what's right over that rainbow. It's what's at the end of that tunnel. Hang on one second. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Just making sure I actually had the stream monetized. Sorry. So, yeah, Abundant Legacy Avenue, 10 of Pentacles. That's really, really good. Some of you may end up receiving some sort of money or inheritance that helps you get unstuck. But others of you, this is you getting to work and making that money. You're going to use certain ideas or projects to make money, or maybe you get hired somewhere, but, you know, for others of you, maybe it's some sort of inheritance, but oh, wow. Okay. So we have the Death card and the 10 of Pentacles. For someone very specifically, this is quite literally about a literal inheritance that's going to leave you some sort of abundance that helps you get unstuck from something. But for others of you, the Death card is out because you are having to put an end. You're having to put an end to not having faith, not trusting yourself, not trusting your intuition. You're having to put an end to a certain perspective or mindset. You're literally undergoing a major mental and spiritual transformation that's going to make your life better and more abundant. And I do feel like you guys are connected to pile number 1. I really do. Yeah. You could be seeing the number 13. Okay, that card just flew over. Leave it all behind. The 8 of Cups. You got to move on. You got to move on from a perspective that's not serving you. You got to move on from a mindset that's not serving you. Some of you have got to move on from a living situation, a person, a place, a country, something that is not serving you. It's not serving your highest good. And for others of you, it's something that, you know, it could be a mindset or a behavior or something about yourself that's not serving your highest good, and you're having to change something and move on from, like, maybe how you act or react or how you think of things or your mindset, something. So it'll definitely be different for different people. Some of you may quite literally be physically moving and you're having to leave it all behind to start this brand new abundant chapter. Confusing illusions, the Seven of Cups. I feel like that's tied in with the Hangman here. You guys could have Gemini in your chart somewhere. I'm picking up heavily someone's got Gemini somewhere in their chart. I'm also picking up on Pisces and Sagittarius. You could have one of these signs somewhere in your chart for some of you. Also, I'm picking up on Scorpio as well. You could be creating illusions for yourself and you need to cut it out or recognize it so that you can have good things flowing towards you. Some of you have commitment issues, and I'm not talking about in a love sense. I'm not talking about a love romantic type of commitment issues. Some of you have a commitment issue with too many ideas. Maybe some of you have too many ideas, too many projects. It's like that's why I said someone here definitely has Gemini somewhere in their chart, because this can sometimes be a problem for Geminis because they are constantly thinking and coming up with things and questioning things and getting information. They can have a lot of different hobbies, projects, ideas, and sometimes some Gemini placements, and I'm saying this because I have a Gemini Mars, and I have a Gemini, I think Jupiter. But I know I have a Gemini Mars. Like sometimes, like, you can come up with all these great ideas, or you'll just want to have all these different projects, or maybe multiple jobs or something. And it can be hard to just like focus on one thing and complete it because you want to do all of these things. Or you have all of these interests, or all of these passions, or all these things you want to learn, or all these things you want to create. And so some of you may have commitment issues when it comes to like completing a project, or, you know, completing a idea that you have. Some of you may have an issue with leaving things behind that you start. And it's like, once you realize this or reflect on this, I think it's going to be very beneficial and helpful for you so that you can have a better flow of abundance. And a better flow mentally as well. Because mentally you could be very scattered. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be shattering illusions that don't, like some of you could, it's almost like some of you have wondered as well if someone's putting spell work on you, but the good news is that they're not. It's yourself. I'm going to be honest. Some of you are the good news is that no one's putting spell work on you. It's you are causing confusion or illusions for yourself. So that means that you're going to be able to be the one that breaks these illusions, that breaks this confusion or feeling stuck Because sometimes we can curse ourselves unintentionally, and it's like, I don't know, something about you are shattering some sort of illusions or confusions or mentality that you've put yourself through or under. Someone here could be eating like poppy seeds or lemon poppy something, muffins, something. I don't know. That could be a confirmation. Something about poppy flowers, poppy seeds, lemon poppy muffins, something could be a confirmation. Because poppy seeds are, you can use them in a lot of confusion work. And it's almost like I don't know. I'm seeing poppies or poppy seeds, because people do use poppy seeds for confusion. Oh, okay. For someone very specific, someone here could be on some sort of pain medicine or DRUG or something. Heron. I'll just say it like that so it doesn't trigger the system. But someone could be doing something, right? And you've got to like quit it. I don't know who that's for. That's for someone specific. But someone here may need to leave some sort of DRUG behind in order to have balance, moderation, being sober, so that you're not stuck. Okay, that could be for someone very specific. I don't think that's for everyone. Because somebody, maybe their usage with something that's not good for them is causing death to ideas and projects or money or work or something. I don't know who that's for, okay? Because that's definitely not for everyone. Maybe someone here is about to get sober, you know, congratulations. Yeah, Page of Wands. So you're about to, the good news is you're about to shatter illusions, confusions. You're about to moderate something. You're about to have clarity. You're not going to feel mentally stuck anymore. And this is going to allow you to develop a skill set or develop a business, a project, a hobby or something. You're going to have this huge urge to create something here. And it's going to give you a lot of enthusiasm. But some of you could be under this transformation period where you're developing something. And it's going to help you not be so stuck. For someone, it could be alcohol. I don't know why I'm seeing someone getting sober from something as well. And it helps you really focus on what you need to focus on, which is your enthusiasm, your passions, your projects, your ideas, that spark of inspiration that you keep feeling, you know what I mean? And getting sober or maybe even just practicing some sort of moderation is really going to help that. But for others of you, it's something to do with you causing confusion or illusions for yourself, and it's making you mentally stuck. Some of you have been wondering if someone is putting spell work on you or baneful magic on you, and the good news is that nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing it. Some of you are in situations because you know, and I know I'm giving like some tough love right now, and I'm sure I'm going to upset some people. I always seem to upset people, even when I try my best not to on this platform. But, you know, some of you have been putting yourself in a certain energy unintentionally, maybe not even realizing it. And it's like you're going to finally get out of this gunk. You're going to get out of the mud. You're going to get out from being stuck. You're not going to be confused anymore. You're going to have the clarity you need to go after some sort of passions, hobby, project, business, work. You know, this could be your dream job, your dream business, something you're just passionate about, something you like to create, and it will bring abundance your way. I'm seeing like a flow of abundance here, but you've got to take some sort of leap of faith and trust yourself and have faith over fear in order to get yourself unstuck. But for others of you, it may not be yourself. Maybe for some of you, like I said earlier, it's a environment you live in, a location you live in, a person you live with, something that's keeping you stuck, and you're finally going to break free from that so that you can go after what you want to go after or be who you want to be. So it's going to definitely be different for different people, okay? You're getting crystal clear clarity, and that is the good news. All right, that is everything for pile number 2. All right, welcome to pile number 3. If you guys chose the Lady of the Lake, someone here could be a life path 7. Someone here could be born in July or on the 7th day of any month. That could be for some people. This card is about intention. It says, I conjure magic. So the good news is that your magic, your affirmations, your spell work, whatever it is you do, your prayers, it's very potent, it's very magical right now, and it's definitely going to be working and manifesting in your favor. Someone here could live by a lake or near a lake. Someone here could live in a county or a town that has the word lake in it. Something, okay? You're very powerful. Even if you're a man watching this, you're like a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Like if you're a female, you're some sort of enchantress, right? So you're very much associated with magic, pile number 3. You could be very associated and connected with water. And something about your magic is helping your destiny, or maybe for some of you, magic is your destiny. I don't know. You could be very connected to medieval type of things, whether that be books, music, artwork, land, castles, something, I don't know, or movies, something. Some of you guys are very connected or drawn to very medieval things. Some of you are connected to King Arthur. Some of you are connected to Merlin. Some of you are connected to the Excalibur sword or something, or those things could just be a confirmation for you. The Lady of the Lake is famous, I believe, for presenting King Arthur with the Excalibur sword, which was a magical sword. Something about a sword could be a confirmation for someone. You have a very magical and mystical energy about you. You're extremely powerful, magically speaking. Even if you don't do magic, I don't care. You're a magical bish, all right? You're a magical man, you're a magical woman, even if you don't practice magic. There's something very mystical about you and your energy. The name Avalon could be a confirmation. She's linked to Avalon, which is like a kind of like an otherworldly island, something where King Arthur is taken after his final battle. And she's kind of like a guardian of this mystical place. You have something about you can travel through different realms, through different worlds. There's something like, obviously you're immortal, you're human, you're mortal, but there's also something very magical about you at the same time. You are some sort of protector, you are some sort of sorceress or sorcerer, even if you don't practice magic. Lancelot, or Lancelot, however you say it, Could be a confirmation for someone. A lot of you guys are connected to some sort of water realm or underwater realm, something that's very enchanted. Maybe you guys are connected to some sort of enchanted lake or body of water. But you're a very powerful enchantress or enchanter, sorcerer, sorceress. Someone here is even more powerful than Merlin himself, okay? I think at one point she even traps Merlin in a cave or a tree or something using Merlin's own magic. Very interesting pile. I think you guys come off very mysterious, all right? Or maybe there's a mystery lying ahead for you in the future. Either you're very mysterious or this, I mean, both could honestly resonate, but there's some sort of mystery, a very magical mystery that is unfolding for you. Some of you could be subconsciously tapping into some sort of power. You guys are manifesting some sort of divine authority or kingly type of power. This is like a chosen energy, a chosen destiny, a very specific destiny. This could be feminine wisdom, hidden knowledge. Some of you have some sort of duality of creation and destruction. There's something where she's linking herself to some sort of cycle of your life or some sort of fate or destiny or transition of your life. Some of you truly do need to connect with the Lady of the Lake, because something about her being a part of the beginning of your life as well as the end part of your life, as well as all the transition phases in your life as well, all of the cycles in your life. But some of you may need to work with the Lady of the Lake or Merlin or King Arthur or something about Avalon. There's something very powerful and magical about your destiny, pile number 3. You can shape the fate of heroes and kings and queens. You can shape the fate of the future. Of your future and other people's futures, even the future of very powerful people. King of Cups. There could be someone who's falling in love with how mysterious you are, how magical you are, how powerful you are. There could be someone who is falling in love with these things about you. Or if you're already in a relationship or connection, that person loves those things about you. Or there's a person out there that is falling in love with those aspects of you. Or this could just be people in general. It could be a whole community that loves how magical and mysterious you are, how divine you are. You guys some of you are going to receive support from very powerful people or a very powerful person. They have some sort of power or authority, and they are going to support you somehow, some way, somewhere, at some point. They could be a water sign, but they don't have to be. The water energy could just be representing that supportive energy or empathy or something. Some of you can even have the power to change your fate in a courtroom. Like, for example, you could show up in a courtroom in front of a judge and somehow have power over the outcome of a courtroom even. That could be for someone very specific, okay? Your magic is breaking you free. Your magic, your affirmations, your prayers, your words that you speak, the energy that you hold is breaking you free. This is a new beginning, a new cycle, a new phase, a new transition, magically speaking. You're not gonna, some of you have been downplaying your own power. Some of you have been hiding your own power, downplaying your own power, trying to minimize your own power for the sake of other people. Maybe for the sake of other people feeling comfortable or not scared of you or something. And you're not going to be doing that anymore. You're about to manifest a lot of success here. You're going to have success with something going on in your life. All right. You'll know what it is, but you're going to have success with something very specific. You're going to have happiness. You're going to have a good outcome. If you guys are worried about not having the outcome you want, it's not going to happen because that's how powerful and magical you are. You're going to get the outcome you want with anything that you're going through right now. You have potent power. You have very strong magic. You can create the outcome you want. Okay, now we have the Hermit. You have the power within yourself. Some of you are experiencing some sort of personal truth, or you're going to be living in your truth, or this is some sort of spiritual illumination. You're going within yourself for clarity and answers. You're going within yourself for an outcome that you want. You know how powerful you are, or some of you are going to be tapping into this power and realizing how powerful you are. Something about light, like there's a light bulb, there's a sun. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel with something going on. And it's going to be successful. It's going to be a bright outcome, a positive outcome. Something, maybe recently someone here had to change a light bulb. That could be confirmation. Maybe someone here has been sunbathing. That could be a confirmation. This is your pile. All right, so you guys are making a decision to not be in regret anymore. You're either making a decision or you're making a compromise when it comes to loss, regret, grief, abandonment, feeling unloved, something, loneliness. You're making a decision to get out of this energy or to make a change. So that you can tap into your power. Provider of prosperity and power. King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, something about, there's people, there's very powerful people. We got King of Cups and King of Pentacles, or you could be a masculine, that's a water sign, or a earth sign, just take it resonates. But for others of you, you know, you're manifesting a situation where powerful people or a powerful person is going to be helping you or supporting you or encouraging you, something. Providing you with something, or you could be providing something for them. You know, there used to, speaking of medieval days, there's a lot of queens and kings and powerful people that would have their own personal astrologer. They would have their own personal alchemist, their own personal magician, occultist, astrologer. A lot of kings and queens and people in power and authority and status, royal bloodlines, would seek out people that had abilities and powers and magic within them. And if you're I'm serious, for some of you, there is going to be a person or people somewhere that's going to be coming to you for something. Maybe they're going to be coming to you for help, but for others of you, maybe you need help and they're coming to help you, or you're coming to help them. Or if that's not the case, some of you need someone to favor you. Maybe you need a judge to favor you. Maybe you need someone in power or authority to favor you. Maybe you need a CEO or a boss to favor you for whatever reason. You're going to be highly favored. Because you conjure the magic. You are the person that can conjure. Temperance has come out, I think, in every single pile. That's really funny. I heard an equal give and take. So some of you are going to have some sort of equal give and take with someone that has power or authority, or maybe someone with a royal bloodline, something. Status. This is also coming out because you need to have patience. Make sure you're being patient with yourself. Make sure you're being patient maybe with someone in power. Make sure you're also being patient with your own magic. Don't rush your magic. Have faith in your magic. The minute you are impatient, whether it's magic that you're doing yourself or magic that you're getting someone else to do for you, you have to have patience, because the minute you are impatient with your magic or someone else's magic, you are going to cause a blockage because you're not having faith. Faith is one of the most important ingredients in magic, whether it's your own or someone else's. You cannot rush the magic. You cannot be impatient with magic. That is the biggest no-no. Don't do it to yourself, or don't do it if someone else is helping you, okay? You've got to have patience. You've got to have faith. You can't keep second guessing. You can't get impatient. You can't get discouraged. You have to have patience with these things, all right? I don't think all of you are dealing with that, but maybe some of you are. So you have to trust in the process. You have to trust in your magic, or the process or magic of someone else, okay? We have Ace of Wands. I'm just seeing like a big staff, like the guy from like Lord of the Rings. I forgot his name. I apologize. I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Please don't come for me. I like the movies, but I've only seen them like twice in my life, like over a decade ago. But I think it was it Gandalf? I think it was Gandalf, whoever the old man wizard is, where he's holding the big staff. Like, you guys have something about Merlin, Gandalf. I mean, like, all of these, like, well-known, powerful wizards, whether it's in history or literature or in the movies, it doesn't matter. It's like you guys are giving this wizard energy or this enchantress type of energy, whether you're male or female. Some of you need a wand, all right? Some of you need to either buy a wand. Maybe some of you already own a wand. Maybe some of you need to create a wand. Something about a wand would be significant. I know it may sound silly to some of you, but I'm being dead ass serious. Someone here needs their own wand to get what they want, to get what they desire, not only for themselves, but for other people. Either buying one, creating one, or using one you already have. All right. I don't care how silly it sounds. I don't care how silly it may feel. I'm being serious. Put your magic in some sort of wand. Ace of Swords. For some of you, it's a sword. Maybe some of you need to buy a sword or use a sword you already have. For others of you, it could be a wand. And I did keep talking about the Excalibur sword. There's something very powerful within a sword or within a wand. We got Ace of Swords, we got Ace of Wands. This is a really cool reading. I'm loving pile number 3. Like, I'm eating this up. This is so fun for you guys. Like, there's something very magical within a sword or a wand that's going to be so powerful, so magical. And it's like you're able to just manifest whatever you need, either for yourself or for someone else. You're able to get more clarity. Swords do represent truth and honesty and clarity. Now, obviously, if you have a sword or you buy a sword, please make sure you're like protecting yourself and using it very safely, or putting it up in a safe place or something like that. But that's what I'm seeing here. You are a magical force. I'm seeing you clear your way. I don't know why I just saw Moses for something, like when Moses like split the sea in two when he needed to get across, and he just like split the sea in order to, you know, walk across. Like, I'm serious. You guys are very freaking magical. Some of you may even quite literally have a bloodline to Merlin or to King Arthur. Maybe even to Moses for someone else, or some other kind of magical mortal, or some of you have a very magical bloodline to some sort of wizard or enchantress, sorceress, something, okay? And you need to be tapping into these abilities. And if you're not, some of you already are, but you need to go deeper with it, all right? And then others of you don't realize how magical you are, and you need to be tapping into this. And if you're already tapping into this, something about go deeper with it. Your intentions, your magic, your intentions are magic. Some of you could be anxious. You could be dealing with anxiety. You could be stressed out. You could be dealing with grief, depression, nightmares, anxiety, something. You're going to magically get yourself out of that energy. I just heard a horn honk when I said that, so confirmation. Or if that's not your energy, maybe that's the energy of someone you know, or that's connected to you, or someone that comes to you. Maybe they're in that Nine of Swords energy, and you're able to magically get them up out of that energy, or you're able to do this for yourself. And I also just heard work smarter, not harder. Wave that wand and work smarter, not harder. I don't know what that's about or who that's for. I'm seeing that TV show called I Dream of Jeannie, where she's like a genie in a bottle, and she just like wiggles her nose and makes things happen. Knight of Wands. Messenger of acting first and thinking later. Don't think too much. Some of you may end up stressing yourself out or creating anxiety because you're thinking too much. Some of you are working too much, or you're thinking too much, and it could be a lot easier for yourself because of how magical you are. You need to be more free-spirited. Something about being more free-spirited or free-thinking or something is really going to help you. Act first, think later. I think with the acting first part, I think it has something to do with your intentions. Have certain intentions, or do some sort of affirmations or magic, whatever, and just let it flow. Like, don't get me wrong though, like action, a lot of times you have to have action with magic. You know, like if you do money magic, you're gonna have to have a job on top of that, or you're gonna have to be creating something. You're gonna have to do something to activate that money magic, because 9 times out of 10, magic isn't going to just fall in your lap. So it's like, yeah, most of the time you do have to put action in with your magic. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna lie, some of you, I don't know who this is for, something, you could end up just magically making something happen. Even without, like, without doing much or something. Something about working on your faith, working on the faith that you have with your intentions, with yourself, with your affirmations, your magic, working on your faith with these things will make things magically appear for you. Not saying that you shouldn't work or that you shouldn't create or that you shouldn't do things, okay? I'm not saying that. But if something about something quite literally might magically fall in your lap, and that's not the case for most people. I'm going to be honest and real. That is not the case for most people, but I think you guys can actually make that possible. I think you guys have to believe in yourself that strongly. You have to have enough faith. And when you work on improving these things, I think your magic is going to get even stronger than it already is. Or some of you may just be like starting out tapping into this energy, but others of you, I think you've been in this magical energy and your magic is about to get very stronger. And that's going to make your life better, or it may make someone else's life better. Very cool reading, pile number 3. You could be seeing 777 a lot, or maybe recently or something. Do everything you do in life, do it with magical intention, is what I'm hearing. You have there's something in your bloodline. I'm going to be honest, pile number 3, there's something very specific in your bloodline that's very magical. And sometimes it can skip people because, you know, certain family members, certain ancestors didn't think to tap into this energy, or didn't care to, or they thought it was evil or something, but not you. All right, that's everything for pile 3. Really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you guys don't mind having a different color candle, I can squeeze people in for the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. When it comes to your petitions, you can petition literally anything, because the 8/8 Lionsgate portal is literally just a manifestation energy. It's a day of manifestation. So literally anything you want to manifest, you can put in your petition. But please don't use my group ritual for something baneful. Please do not try to petition something baneful, because that's not the energy I'm trying to put into this. Make sure it's like positive things, good things. So even though I'm saying you can manifest anything, me personally, I don't want people trying to petition baneful things with this. So I will probably deny that petition. Not that anyone has done that, but I just want to throw that out there. But something positive, something good, something very beneficial. You can write anything regarding that type of energy in your petition. I can squeeze in extra people. It's just you guys won't have yellow candles. You guys will have, the extra people will have to have orange candles if that doesn't bother you. It is $33 to join. You have to join it through my PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, I do accept Amazon gift cards to my email for those of you that don't use PayPal. But yeah, that's coming up in like 3 days. That's coming up. That ritual is coming up in 3 days. So that's why I'm putting it out there. So for those of you that don't want to miss that, okay? How do you sign up? You have to send $33.33 to my PayPal, which is Hermetic Goddess. Is paypal.me/Hermetic Goddess, or you could just look it up by my email address, which is hermeticgoddess@yahoo.com. And then my PayPal should come up. My name is Erin, so the name Erin will pop up. That is me. If you're still confused, you're welcome to just email me and I can walk you through how to sign up. But my email is hermeticgoddess@yahoo.com. If someone needs help walking through the process of signing up, or if someone just needs to email me for whatever reason, or search me up on PayPal, or if someone wants to send the Amazon gift card, it has to be sent to that email address. And then pretty much you donate to be in the ritual. And I will either message you on the PayPal app, or if you email me, I'll email you back with your candle number so you know which candle number is yours. And then you can also email me your petition. And then that will be done on the night of August 8th. I am on the East Coast of the United States, so I am on that time zone, Eastern Standard Time Zone. So usually I do these type of rituals at like 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will be doing that on August 8th. You're very welcome. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Pile number 3 was really interesting and fun. I like it when piles throw me off like that. It ends up just being a whole thing, a really cool thing like that. Oh, cool. I just read your comment. It's a wonderful world. That's really cool. Hey, everyone. Thank you to my moderators that showed up as well. Thank you, guys. Hey, all is mine, Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are doing well. I'm doing so much better. I'm so happy. I'm not even gonna lie. And like yesterday, like, so pretty much like I injured, so I'm missing my L5 vertebrae. I was born without my L5 vertebrae, and it started giving me issues like in high school. And I've had issues with my back on and off ever since high school. I'm 36 now. And like back in May, I got like a slip disc or a herniated disc back in May. And even though it's August, I'm still healing from that. And I know I was like worried about having skin cancer, but honestly, my mom, my husband, everyone was actually more worried about my back than they were about me having cancer, which I really don't blame them. Because most of June, I couldn't really walk or sit, and pretty much the entire month of June. It really, really sucked. And so I've been like slowly like, because I was pretty much like bedridden, and I wasn't really pushing myself much to get out of that energy, which I kind of regret, because at some point, like even if it's like a week later, it's good to like move your body, even if it's just like a little bit, because the longer you stay in bed or resting or whatever, or just laying down, it actually makes things worse. And so I've been like slowly building up with my exercise routine. And yesterday I finally hit a milestone with my treadmill that I have not been able to hit in like months. And I was just so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I'm back, bitches. I'm back. My back is back. Like, I can do this shit. Like, I'm just so excited. And like, I finally hit my milestone yesterday with my treadmill after being in so much pain the past few months. And I was like, hell yes, man. I was so happy, like I could cry. And like today, I haven't really had much pain because like I keep trying to push myself through like on my I have a treadmill, I have a elliptical, and both of those things are really good for like building muscle and building strength around your spine, especially where I'm like missing that vertebrae. And so like, I'm just so happy, man. You guys, I'm so happy. Like last week, I went to that dermatologist, and he didn't seem worried. So, I got really good news there as well, on top of, finding a really good dermatologist. So that was really cool. And now like my spine is like healing and getting better. That's all. Like I'm just so happy, you guys. I really am. Thank you. I'm actually a teacher. I'm not going to school for studied. Everyone thinks that, but I'm actually a teacher. So school started Monday on top of everything too. School started yesterday. And yeah. Because I homeschool my kid. Not a lot of people don't realize I have a kid, and a lot of people don't realize I homeschool my kid every single year. And so like I'm trying to like, you know, make sure I'm doing my live streams, making sure I'm on top of my health, you know, running my business. And then when school starts, like that's always like something I have to like put on top of everything too. And so I really appreciate it when you guys are like really patient with me during the school years, because like that's when I really need people's patience. And then during the summer, I was just like, my health was really shitty over the summer. It's been a tough year. I'm not even going to front. I'm not going to lie. It's been a tough year. But we're getting through this shit. We're getting through it. Things are getting better. And I'm really, really happy. And I'm so, my heart is just so big for how much you guys have been supporting me through everything this year. Like, seriously. Oh, thank you. That's also why I wasn't doing a lot of readings over the summer, because of my spine. Like it truly hurt to just sit here. Because if you've ever had a slip disc or a herniated disc, like you know how painful it can be just like sitting down. And so like I either had to lay or just stand. And eventually I just got tired of laying and standing. I was like, I have to fucking move. Like I've got to push through this pain. I don't fucking care. I've got to move my body. Because I knew that moving my body would strengthen me and heal me. And it's just really taking that first step, even though it's very painful, you know, just getting through it so that you can have a better life. I really do have a great community on here. I really do. Yes. I'm very, very thankful for that every single day. Sorry, I was just reading some comments up above. But I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another pick a card. I haven't forgot about my second channel. I know I'm doing, I have a second channel where I just do like collective readings, and I haven't really posted over there in like a week or so. I will start posting on that channel again for collective readings. I've had a lot going on. I've had to catch up on a lot. I've had to get things ready for my health, things ready for school. I had like group rituals going on. I had personal bookings going on. So it's just been like, it's been a lot the past couple of weeks. And then, so I haven't really done any collective readings over there. But I'm going to start showing some more love on my other channel soon too. So thank you guys that are also subscribed to my other channel. It's called THE Collective. And in parentheses, it's like the Hermetic Empress Collective is the link for my other channel. And I just do like single reads, collective reads over there. Thank you guys, and thank you to my moderators as well. I appreciate you guys. As well as everyone that books me. Thank you. Thank you guys for booking me as well. Whether it's personal readings, personal bookings, the group rituals, whether it's like leaving me comments, because the comments under videos help push videos into the algorithm. And obviously we get paid, you know, by or advertise the ads on the videos. So just thank you guys for everything, okay? because I'm not gonna lie, this has been a very difficult year, but things are slowly but surely getting a lot better for me. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. I really do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.